Hey, what's up, everybody? 9 minutes late. That's not bad. That's not bad, yo. I'm getting better. I'm on the most improved list. That's where the bullshit started, when they started giving out most improved. You know, most improved and participation titles. The same basic thing. Like, well, you made it. You're a human. That's how I passed 8th grade. I remember I graduated to high school. He's like, Mark, you did it. I was like, for real? Just because I basically graduated because I came to the school for a few days. They was like, all right, nigga, it's June. It's June, nigga. You're tall enough. Oh, man. Public schools ain't shit. I know that. It's my birthday, y'all. It's not no more, though. It was. I would have came in. I wanted to come in the last second of my birthday. I was like, I'm going to be here at 11:59. Exactly. I'm going to run in. Ta-da. Nope. That ain't happening. I'm trying to be better prepared. I'm improving. I think I'm not going to blame it on the school system no more. That's what they say. Right? That's what they tell black people. Don't blame your problems. We don't want to hear your problems. Don't blame them on us. Don't try to blame it on, I don't know why I assume. Nobody that sounds like that feels like that right now. Maybe. I don't know. Shit. I don't think those things don't exist for real, because they do. Just not as much as we be trying to make it out to be. What exists more than anything is, we got a family problem. I don't want to get started on that. Vivek Ramaswamy. Vivek. People always trying to get me to choose, and I hate that, man. That drives me crazy. You got to pick a side. That's going to be my default go-to ignorant voice. You got to pick a side, Mark. Quit riding the fence. Pick a side. So you always say. But I'm a person who, listen, if it was up to me, I think we should personally have to be able to vote on the issues as they happen. You know what I'm saying? Like one by one. It should be a voting council of motherfuckers who run votes on a regular basis about everything that's happening. Why can't I feel one way about one issue and then another way about another issue? You understand what I'm saying? Like, why can't I be a person who can see that both of these motherfuckers is evil? You know? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we're choosing from the lesser of two evils. And my personal pick, I'm kind of looking into RFK Jr. Like, he one of them people, like, I think he'll make a cool president, but not a good president. He seems like he'll be real chill. Hey, this nigga always working out and shit and fighting sharks and jumping out of planes. That's RFK Jr. He the junior of his uncle or whatever. Something happened to him. Y'all know. I'm not gonna give you a damn history lesson. You know what they did to him. Anyways, my personal pick before everything went down, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was sort of leaning towards Vivek Ramaswamy. He got a name like a DJ sound. That was my reason for it. I was like, I never heard nobody name that. That's good enough. No, I'm just talking. He had very interesting policy laid out. I didn't agree with everything, of which I never do. Like, that's almost impossible to say you agree 100% with another human being and it's like, oh, I agree that this guy knows everything right. No, I don't think anyone would fit another human being's description. Not an individual, not a person who has any sense of self. I don't think you could ever quite conform to someone else's complete ideology. And that's how I think that's how the two-party system and our inability to not be beholden to them forces us to be. Was that too long of a sentence? Oh, man. What I'm saying is, listen, why can't I agree with different parties for different stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe the Republicans need to be in charge of the guns. Maybe somebody got to be in charge of them. Maybe they need to be in charge of the gun issues. You know? And maybe the Democrats need to be in charge of Smortion. Maybe the Democrats need to be in charge of the chop shop. You know what I'm saying? With oversight from the Republicans. But if anybody going to, run the chop shop, let them run the chop shop. But then we should all get the vote on it. I don't know. Am I suggesting to tear down the system? No, I don't think that's what I'm suggesting. I think that we just need some new, fresh ideas, man. And I just don't like. I haven't heard a lot about Kamala. Well, anyway, this is gonna be. I hope I don't get the copyright straight. I don't know. I never try to react to these people's stuff. But this is from the Breakfast Club. Vivek Ramaswamy was on there, and we're gonna hear a little bit about what he's got to say, and sort of try to evaluate his point of view without having any preconceived, already made ideas. That's how I try to look at things individually without, I'm holding these ideas so tight that I can't hear anything else. So if you can try to do that for a second, try to release yourself. I don't know. Try to see whether or not you can find yourself receptive to some of the things he has to say. Now, to be fair with you, I have not seen this video yet, but I know that it was a video that I would have watched on my own for just that reason. And I do the same thing with liberal media. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up the other side. Look, I'm the same dude that everybody was mad at a couple videos back about making fun of Trump's mother, which I didn't say anything bad, except for that she looked like she was offered the money. She had a Benjamin Franklin outfit on, and come on, man. Somebody was like, "Would you speak to your mother like that?" I said, "Yeah, if my mother had a Benjamin Franklin outfit on, shit look like Isaac Newton out this motherfucker. Mom, what you rocking? The fuck is that? You can't wear it. Where we going?" That's all right. You want your mother to dress like a mother. You know what I'm saying? You should be proud of yourself, Trump. You know what I mean? You don't want your mother trying to get a BBL and all that. No, hell no. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is Vivek Ramaswamy. I think I'm saying his name right. Them people was mad at me last time I did something with this dude. This is your name? This is slave name? No. That was a very terribly racist. This your name? Is your name? I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it in the background. How can I support a motherfucker while being racist to him at the same time? I just did a whole plea to y'all. I was like, listen, I really need you to find it in your hearts. Welcome to the stage. Vivek Ramaswamy. What was that nigga that was in charge of London town for a while? Rishi, I don't know. Anyway, look, this is Indian on Indian violence. You don't see that. I mean, you probably might see it with the feathers. I think you used to. I think they used to be beefing a lot. But I'm talking about like dot on dot. That don't happen, yo. Here it is. It's going live. I'm sorry. That was racist. I shouldn't have said none of that stuff. Pretend I didn't say it, y'all. All right, here we go.
Parties, including the Republican Party.
Hold on. I got to get a sound back.
Party have been responsible for some of those policy failures, but you still can't be jaded about your country. And to Gen Z, my message is, you'll be the generation that actually saves the country. You don't have to bend the knee to anybody's orthodoxy. Not a Republican orthodoxy, not a Democratic orthodoxy. Think independently for yourself. And so anyway, I think that was hopefully a productive message and a starting point to say we don't have to shackle ourselves through these partisan lenses.
I agree with that, but why?
Wow, that's so interesting. I'm gonna let it play. I swear to God, I promise. If you just watch it a little bit, I'm gonna stop talking. I swear to God, I'm just saying it's very interesting that he said that, and I wasn't thinking that way. But yeah, why do we have to be so beholden to the party says this or the party says that?
Y'all continue to bend the knee to MAGA then.
Well, what is MAGA, right? We could talk about that. I think that there are many flavors of MAGA, and the idea of making, here's where
and that's the curry flavor. All right, I'm sorry. I ain't had to do that. I'm a better comedian than that. Like, I'll be writing jokes. I swear to God. If you come see me, Baltimore Comedy Festival, Labor Day weekend.
Here's my flavor of it, okay? I'm not somebody who tries to hearken back to a past and say, oh, I want to.
This nigga said hearken. I've only read that word. I never heard a motherfucker use it in a sentence, nigga. I'm not one to hearken back to the past.
Go back to the America that I grew up in, or the America that I know.
You represent the future.
I want to make America
what
great.
America should be and could be.
I want to make America greater than it has ever been before.
Yes.
So I don't just want to make America great again. I want to make America greater than ever. And that's what our country has always been founded on, which involves recognizing that we're imperfect because we're human beings. Mm-hmm. We always fall short of our ideals. Mm-hmm. We wouldn't be human beings if we'd be a nation of, I know you Charlemagne the God, but we'd be a nation of gods if we did not fall short of our ideals. But we're not a nation of gods. We're a nation of human beings. Mm-hmm. And so we're imperfect, but we aspire towards excellence. We aspire towards a better nation. And so to me, I think that's an ambitious, hopefully unifying version of a MAGA message that I do believe in, and I think people are hungry for, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that message.
Because it feels like at the top of the ticket, the Donald Trumps, and even now as Vice President J.D. Vance, they're always trying to take us back. That's why I do like the Vice President's slogan, we're not going back, because it feels like.
Yeah, look, I will say that when it comes to messaging, that was a pretty smart message. People are interested in the future. What I think is missing right now in the race, it's frankly from both sides, is a hard discussion on policy. That's actually what we need. We're less than 3 months out.
You don't think Kamala's doing a lot better at that?
Hell no. Hard discussion on policy? No. She's not in a position, not right now, not yet. Well, anything is hard policy against Trump, because Trump is just, saying all kinds of stuff, just spitting it out his head, But a hard talk with somebody like Vivek, yeah. Trump should step down too. That'll be a double trick. And don't get it fucked up. I ain't with the Republicans neither, because that's where the racists stay at. I'm gonna say it like that. I'm not gonna call them that. I'm not saying all Republicans are racist, because they're not. There's no way. But all racists are Republicans. Tell me they not. Tell me, not saying that the Democrats ain't either, but I'm talking about the regular, openly, tattoos and shit. You got to read their tattoos. You ever hung out with a white man and then, like, you see got a lot of tattoos? You like, wait a minute. I can read what this nigga's all about for a minute. Let me make sure before we get to hanging out, nigga, you got the, kill all the Negroes on your ribs and shit. I'm like, damn, all this time I've been hanging out with Todd. This nigga's... You understand what I'm saying? All right, here we go. I'm going to bring him back. I swear to God. Here it is.
Than what we were seeing before from Biden?
I don't think she has yet given us what her clear policy positions are. I think the fact of the matter is the economic policy. I was just on CNBC this morning before I came here. They're asking me, what do you think of her economic policy? She has not articulated what her economic policies are.
Well, she wants to rebuild the middle class. She wants to make sure everybody has
like if you...
He means how. Numbers. Shit like that. I don't really understand numbers. So it's pointless to give them to me. They start rattling off numbers and shit. I'm like, okay, bitch, I believe you. But to a motherfucker that reads that shit like the Rain Man, it can fucking break them calculations down. People want to check you. They want to check your math. You know what I mean? I could count though. I could do the main counting. Other than that, all right, that's neither here nor there. Let's finish.
Some examples, right? Specific policies. She sued the Obama administration when she was California's attorney general for granting fracking permits. That's getting natural gas out of the ground through getting...
Okay, so she sued Obama and them niggas because they was trying to get some gas out the ground. That's the same shit that makes earthquakes happen in places it's not supposed to happen at. All right.
Hydraulic fracturing of natural gas. Is she in favor of that now or not? Her advisors are saying she's no longer in favor of that. We don't know.
How y'all feel about that? Like, that's one of them issues, like, you want to vote on it, but you be like, I don't know, man. What's going to have to do? Is it's going to help the pump? Or, you know, we get shaky ground? Or, you know? I think that's some shit they could fix. Like, it's a lot of stuff that the government hides from us. You can hide fracking, nigga. Like, I'm trying to see what's up with them aliens. Though, let the aliens loose, take the fracking in, nigga. You know what I mean? Same thing with the global warming. I'm not saying that I'm with it. You understand? Look, let me bring y'all niggas over here. I'm not saying I'm with these things, right? I'm just saying of the things that you're hiding from us, these should be one of them. Fracking. I don't give a... I mean, I do, because, you know what I'm saying, if you live somewhere, y'all getting fracked out. Y'all trying to get fracked on, y'all like, oh, man, we was trying to... I was living in my village, and then Donald Trump came in and started fracking on me. Okay, I'm sorry. And, you know, we raise some money, get you out there, get you fracked on. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, don't hide that. You can hide that. Nobody's going to do an expose on that. You feel me? You can hide that. Except for the people that, you know, if like I said, if it's fracking on your building, yeah, we want to make us a movie. Ernie Abramovich or, you know, oh, they fracked on our house. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my house fell into the ground because they was fracking. I don't know what fracking do to your house, but when that happens, let me know. But other than that, you can hide that. Let the aliens loose, man. You know what I'm saying? Hide them dirty tricks and experiments and the medical stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let loose them clone people. You know what I mean? I think they gotta have a half sheep, half cat dog, man. A motherfucker with just animals on every limb. Okay, well, I'm wilding. All right, back to Vivek though. Vivek is he talking shit, but the thing is, he not running for president. If they make Trump step down too, boom, it'll be like ta-da, no ta-da, nigga. It'll be double ta-da. All right, here we go.
Does she favor extending the Trump tax cuts? The Trump tax cuts, I think, helped a lot of people, middle class included. We just don't know whether she's in favor of that or not. And I think Republicans, by the way, are making a mistake too. I don't think that going down the road of, I think both sides, calling the other side weird, I don't think that's productive. Now, Republican responses of personal attacks in response, I think we would be better served in this election as Americans if for the next 3 months we have a vigorous debate on policy. Which policies are better going to lift up Americans?
Yeah, I don't think...
we're not doing it yet.
The reason I don't like I'm not going to say I dislike the term weird. I just think it undersells a lot of the damage that Republicans are doing to this country, just labeling it weird.
But I think there's...
It's not useful. I think you want to go after the policies. Go hard in the paint. I believe politics should be about sharp elbows when it comes to policy debates. But when it comes to just saying that, oh, you're not normal compared to what?
Well, I think abolishing women's reproductive rights, you know, is a little bit more than weird.
But here's where we should have the policy debate in that, because this is so interesting coming out of the Republican convention. Donald Trump, to the ire of a lot of Republicans, is opposed to a national ban on abortion. So am I, by the way, and I said so on the Republican debate stage. I was in the minority last year when I say that I am opposed to a federal ban on abortion, just on constitutional principle. Should at least leave it to the states. That made a lot.
Where y'all at on that issue? I don't know. Abortion is one of them. I don't know. Like, I'm not into policing anybody's body. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like it's not an issue that men should be able to vote on. That's the thing that should be the only part to it. Like, dudes can't exactly vote on it. You feel me? But But I think also a dude should be able to opt out in an opportunity where he's like, no. You feel me? I can't say the wrong stuff on YouTube. I'm gonna replay this tomorrow and edit it in a way that is far more eloquent. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I think it's a powerful issue, but I don't know if it's strong enough to for my vote over, let's say, bigger issues like immigration or earmarking in bills. I think anybody who's ready to get into the weeds of the bill writing process and turning bills into law and all the little tags they put on, the way they tie things in together. I believe that anybody that's down to start unraveling that stuff, that's a person that I'm voting for. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But back to Vivek, and I kind of went off on a tangent when I started with the abortion thing. Here we go.
A lot of conservatives and a lot of Republicans upset. And yet it's a weird position to now adopt, where if you do listen to a lot of the Kamala Harris campaign, they say he will sign and enact a federal ban on abortion. That's actually just not true, because, like it or not, he actually takes heat from many in the conservative camp for his opposition to that ban.
So why abolish Roe v. Wade? Why say things
that was a Supreme Court decision.
Why say things like you want to get rid of abortion pills? I mean, you say it's a Supreme Court decision, but he takes the credit for it. He says, I'm the reason that this happened.
Well, look, I think that there's a legal and constitutional question of whether the federal government should be involved in any of this.
I don't think you can make anything illegal that's already out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already out. You can't just take it off the shelves. It's out already. You can't, But once again, I don't think it's really a dude's decision. You don't got the parts. You don't got the parts to vote on this. That's like women trying to vote on what to do with, I don't know, banning prostate cancer. No more fingers in the butt. You're like, well, you're not really. All right, back to Vivek.
In the first place,
because that's not freedom.
I tend to come from a pretty libertarian leaning school of thought. I want the federal government to be doing basically as little as is required to make sure the country is secure and people are allowed to live their own lives. I think Republicans can own a message even of, you know what, to the LGBT community, the gay community. You're free to marry who you want, if you want, without the government standing in your way. But that also doesn't mean that men get to compete with women in women's sports, something that's even
that's real simple,
relevant coming out of the Olympics.
I agree.
So the more we're focused on that type of policy debate, and here's a litmus test I'd give you.
That wasn't a woman, though. You got to be. That was a woman.
For the boxer, that's a more complicated case. It's intersex XY chromosome, though, right? But I'm talking about actually people.
They talking about that boxer lady, man, with the big jaw. There was and I'm sorry, I'm not saying that. The lady, she's like a Liberian. No, she was Y'all know what I'm talking about. She was Egyptian or something. She like that. Styleways, but it was a man, but it wasn't. It's a true intersex person. That's what it was. A true intersex person was at the Olympics, and people thought that, that person was transgender and gave them hells, and which was totally reasonable to assume, particularly after the opening ceremonies of the Olympics. All right, did I tie it all in and not offend more people than I already have tonight? I'm sorry, y'all. My mind is slipping. Nigga, what time? It's not even that late. It's 12:30. Vivek.
People who have male sex organs, people who have XY chromosomes that are competing in.
That's a weird way to start right back on the show. Male sex organs? Oh, shit.
In swimming competitions, right? Those are debates we ought to be able to have. And the litmus test for both sides is this. Whether you support Donald Trump or Kamala Harris, can you make the case for your candidate without actually referencing the other side? So my challenge actually to a lot of the Kamala Harris supporters.
That's pretty deep. What are you all about? Can you make the case for your candidate without referencing the other side? That's pretty deep. Now, that's exactly what the devil would say. Why is God so good if it wasn't no me? You'd be like, I don't know fucking everything, nigga, but that's exactly what the devil would say. But it's very, very reasonable. Let's hear Vivek's point of view.
Is the most of the case that I hear invoking Donald Trump. What is the case for Kamala Harris that does not involve referencing Donald Trump at all? I think that's missing right now.
Oh, I got that.
And that's true. If it was no Donald Trump, would you like her? Let's say it was another black lady she was running against. See, Republicans don't know how to fucking reach out to niggas. You got to put out the Klansmen. They got to go. If they go, I'm telling you, niggas will come in. Now it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a little bit different around here once niggas get in there. But oh my God, I'm telling you. Here we go.
Republicans, I'd give you similar advice too. What do we stand for? Not just what are we against. What do we actually stand for?
Right. If she's running against another black lady, no chance. No, zero chance over any other regular black lady. Who you gonna vote for? Who you gonna vote for? Any black lady. Sexy Red, nigga. Sexy Red will whoop her ass at the polls, nigga. Say she won't. Say she won't. Boom, 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 boom. Goddamn Lizzo, nigga. Oh yeah, I got a video coming out about Judge Joe Brown, Sexy Red, and Lizzo. What they doing together. See? That's it. Allegedly. That's it. I'm a reporter. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. All right. Back to Vivek. And once again, like I said, I can kind of feel where this nigga's coming from on some issues. Let's go.
Or offer that vision. And I think the country will be better off if both sides step up and do that.
I agree with you. I think both parties need to be talking about nothing but the issues at this point because people are out here hurting and people.
Trump can't talk about nothing but the issues. Let's be fair. That's not a thing. That's in the. We know that's not in the Trump playbook. So that alone, okay. 1 point. See, she can't even get the point because it's got nothing to do. She ain't like she scored, but it's like one of those points you get when you see tennis. The one where the person just don't get it. Not like you. Forget it, man.
People want to know how you're going to put money in their pocket and how you're going to keep them safe.
Yep.
Whoever can speak to those things to the next 80 plus days, that's who wins this election.
Mass illegal immigration, economic growth, and staying out of World War III. Who has the better vision to do each of those things? Do both parties agree on that?
Vivek is the Antichrist. No, let me not say that in a good way. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? Like, hi, Georgina. The Omen. Vivek. I'm telling you, Trump, step down, son. Step down. Now Republicans. And see, like I said, I ain't on nobody's side, man. I'm a joker, man. I'm just here. Just watch it all go down. But I'm telling you, let's see if the Republicans put pressure on Trump to step down. He's stressing. He's stressing. You know what I'm saying? I think he's funny. I think it was very entertaining when Trump was in office and money was flowing good and all these other good things and blah, 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 blah. But his party could very well pull the same trick. Oh, you're getting old. Trump would never go for that shit. He would rather, I'd be damned. He ain't going to do no shit like that. You crazy? All right, go ahead, Vivek.
First of all, that's an open question. Where do we stand on mass illegal immigration? We don't really know what the Democratic position is. But assuming we agree on mass illegal immigration is a bad thing, economic stagnation is a bad thing, and World War III is a bad thing, how do we solve those three problems? Whichever party offers the better solutions deserves to be elected. And that's the way I'm voting in the election as well.
I think we have days and
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm throwing 17 things. The producers is off. I gave them the weekend off. The producers and the laundry lady. There's no producers in this bitch. No, I wanted to hear the three things. I know the World War III one to stand out at you. You're like, whoa, that's the one that's World War III. Okay. He's talking real shit now. They try to scare you into that's Republicans' move. They try to scare you. But the Democrats do the same shit. It's two wings on the same bird. Two wings on the same bird, baby. That's why they even call them that, left wing and right wing. It's not called left wing and right foot, nigga. Left wing and upward toe. They're the same thing. Anyway, I didn't want to hear the 3 pillars that
think like when you use a term like weird, they're like you talked about like in your when you partner with that weird, and I think that's where you're going to get your winner from either way. And I don't think that it's Donald Trump, but I think that it makes sense what she's doing, and I think that she will hopefully get to those hard things, you know, but she has to win the people over. She had to woo us first, and we're here.
I think now is the past is past. I mean, I think a lot of people have issues with how she was selected. I personally think going through that process, people don't care about that, right? Whether or not there was a coup staged on Biden. I've said this publicly to the Republicans. Don't focus on that because it's up to the Democrats to decide who they nominate.
Right.
They've made that decision.
But she's also the vice president.
Focus on actual policy. And I have some serious differences with her.
But she's the
policy.
vice president. If a president's not fit to, lead anymore, she's the natural person to take over.
Yeah,
but nobody don't believe in that shit, nigga. The fuck out of here. You ain't taking over nothing. Ain't nobody getting. Oh shit! That's what Trump was thinking. That's what Trump was thinking. Anybody would really want Mike Pence, nigga? Come on, man.
There's a real question around that too. Is who's leading the country right now? We still have.
That's what I'm saying. This motherfucker coasting. So if it's coasting and floating right now, what is really going on? When is it time? Come on, man. It's never run by elected officials, or at very least, it's run by the elected officials who all have no term limits, who can get down. All right, let me be quiet. If I have one of them, get your hand out my pocket. Have one of them moments. Oh man, come on, man. How do you feel? Let me know what you thinking. Vivek, how about we write Vivek back in? No, not really, because he's still claiming Republican, and we know on that side, you know how they get down. Oh, man. All right, I got to stop. I can't use this video. Oh, well. All right, y'all. Now we know. It won't happen again. Stream's over. Screw.